Sweden. Sweden ranks number 4 out of 180 on the Press Freedom Index. The world's first press freedom law, but Sweden, home of the world's first press freedom law from 1776, still ranks among the very top when it comes to media independence. 2020 starts with a considerable renewal of press ethical system. The press ombudsman was renamed the Media Ombudsman on January 1st with the expanded supervisory functions allowing to handle complaints not only on print media but also on TV, radio, and online. Law enforcement actively combat attacks against journalists. Fewer charges filed, though some perpetrators are sentenced. 1/3 of all Swedish journalists say they have suffered online hatred and threats, and sometimes leading them to self-censorship. Public service media is funded through taxation rather than a license fee, as before, raising a debate about its public role, whereas the rise of political populism and extreme right politics makes room for an active and growing online alternative media with a clear far-right political agenda. The worrisome trend of big media houses buying smaller newspapers continue. 5 media companies currently control more than 50% of all local media, and the rise of political populism and white supremacy movements has also made room for an active and growing group of online alternative media with a clear far-right political agenda. According to the annual approval poll for media in Sweden, the far-right voters had the lowest approval ratings for established media, hence turning to so-called alternative media outlets on the internet. During the 2019 Swedish media and journalists suffered harshest attacks from threats from China. The attacks often related to media reporting on Hong Kong and Taiwan, or the Swedish-Chinese publisher and author Gui Manhai, jailed in China since 2015. Exiled Iranian journalists in Sweden also suffered attacks and threats from the Iranian regime since 2001. My apologies. The Swedish Eritrean journalist Dawit Isaak has been in jail in Eritrea without trial. Please go see the Uncensored Library episode on Eritrea for a little more context on Eritrea's stance on press freedom. No other journalist in the world has been jailed for such a long time just for doing professional duties.
Poggers.